Have you guys ever played Flappy Bird? You know, that incredibly frustrating game that everybody hated? Well, what if I told you there was a slightly easier version that was more fun, way more adorable? I've been versus debating so long I can't even say adorable anymore. Way more adorable, and has unlockable costumes. I'm of course talking about the smash hit game by Gaggle Games, aka my parents, Bob's Bees. It's just a fun little Flappy Bird style game where you gotta avoid the honey and just jump through the hoops. It's nice and fun, go check it out.
One got knocked down, he won't get up again. The other went knocked him down. One got knocked down, and now he's fucking dead. The other went knocked him out. Combo Breaker!
Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Steven Universe, and really cartoons in general. But the past few episodes have been a little bit too PG for me. So how do we contrast that with this episode? Well, hell. The scariest place of all time, obviously. Why did I even say that's really redundant? Well, its inhabitants, being demons, are just, to be totally honest, the scariest shit you'll ever see. So what is one to do when faced with these things? Well, grab a shit ton of weapons and rip them to pieces. There's no two warriors known for this better than Dante, the son of Sparta and slayer of demons, and Doomguy, the demon slayer from the depths of hell. Haha, Doomguy. Truly one of the best and most badass video games hero. Well, okay, is he really a hero? He's not a bad guy because he's killing demons, but at the same time he's kind of psychotic. Well, you know what? He knows how to kill things in a billion different ways, and he's like totally badass. And, oh my god, he might be in the next Smash Brothers. There's that whole thing about Doom being ported to just the Switch, and Nintendo's got like a whole back thing with Bethesda. Well, not Bethesda, with Doom. Dude, Doom for the next Smash Brothers, please. At least as a stage or an assist trophy. We're off track now. Doomguy wears his Predator armor. That's resistant to guns, melee fire, acid, and even fire. Really just most conventional forms of damage. That is, as long as the shields are up. But his shields can be taken down from enough physical damage, and they actually can't regenerate unless he picks up power-ups. So, he wields a wide array of weapons for murdering things, like his brass knuckles, fire axe, multiple grenades, a fire extinguisher, a chainsaw, and even your standard pistol to shoot plasma shots. But these are mere kids' toys compared to the juicy as fuck killware he's packing. Like his shotgun for shooting things, or his super shotgun for being even more shotgun-y, which basically it's a stronger version of his normal shotgun, but way more badass. He also has a machine gun, a freaking minigun, and a rocket launcher. He also has a plasma gun and even a freaking Tesla gun when he needs to absolutely obliterate his opponents with zapping them. He also has a plasma cannon, LMG, a hell shot, the energy gun, a vortex rifle, the gauze cannon, which is pretty much a big-ass, like, energy freaking cannon, and he just uses all this shit for slaughtering demons. But he's got two weapons that stand out as the most ungodly weapons of all time. But he has two weapons that are so ungodly, and they're just absolutely ridiculous. This first one I'm going to be talking about stands out as one of my favorite fictional weapons of all time, the BFG 9000, aka the Big Fucking Gun 9000. A giant-ass plasma gun that destroys foes with ease on contact, and even explodes into a huge blast of plasma, and it can actually kill foes if it just passes by them too closely. Yeah, this is not a weapon you want to mess around with. But if he needs even more firepower to just absolutely destroy his foes, he has the Unmaker, an ungodly death machine that can destroy demons with ease by repurposing their own demon energy to completely obliterate them. This does sadly mean that it only works against demons that have demonic energy. He also has the Grabber gun and a few power-ups, such as the Berserker power-up that increases his physical strength immensely, but it does leave him unable to use his guns and grenades. But who needs that when you can literally use it to rip out a thing's heart and make him eat it? Yeah, this is not a power-up you want to mess around with. He also has the Haste Sphere that increases his speed tremendously, the Quad Damage Sphere, which does exactly what you think it does, quadruples all of Doomguy's damage output, and he has the Invulnerability Sphere where he becomes, you guessed it, completely invincible for a limited period of time. And if Doomguy needs that extra boost in power, he can activate a special transformation, where he turns into a super badass version of the Baron of Hell. This basically allows him to throw out demonic energy blasts and use extremely boosted stats for punches and huge-ass shockwaves he can send out by punching the ground. Now, Doomguy is ridiculously strong, as he's strong to kill demons with his bare fist. With his Berserk power-up, he can rip apart cyber demons in a single punch, and even the Barons of Hell. He's physically mutilated Hell Knights and Barons of Hell, and even cyber demons before, with ease. And with the BFG at its full power, it can put out 167.012 tons of firepower. And then you can stack on the Berserker or Quad damage power-ups on top of that, and it becomes just absolutely ridiculous. Not to mention, Doomguy physically has mutilated demons the size of entire laboratories. Now, Doomguy is easily capable of outrunning 660 mile-per-hour rockets, and this is all with wearing a very restrictive suit that restricts his movement. With the haste variant, allows him to move even quicker, and he's dodged lightning and plasma shots before, as well as bullets. Doomguys also survive hits from cyber demons, hell guards, and manage to survive hits from barons of hell, including large fireballs and huge-ass explosions. Now, Doomguy's also a genius and trained marine. He's cleared out all of hell more than once, and he can pretty much use anything as a weapon. But he's not perfect. His armor shields can be taken down and cannot regenerate. His power-ups have time limits, and he finds great pleasure in destroying things, and his berserker power-up leaves him unable to use guns or really any sort of weapon other than his bare hands. But you know what? A lot of that isn't really a weakness when you think about the raw strength that is Doomguy. Ah yes, Dante's back on my show after losing to a half-naked witch who could manipulate time. That was a fun episode. So let's talk about his weapons and powers. Dante can manipulate energy, elements, light, darkness, and even hellfire. And of course he has his insane healing factor that he can use to shrug off mortal wounds at pretty much all the time. And he can also teleport, use telekinesis, and levitate. His devil energy can be used to boost his weapon's powers, summon demons, and he can also attack intangible beings. Dante's resistant to soul, mind, blood, poison, fear, and illusion manipulation, as well as hellfire. And now for my sanity, I'll go ahead and just cover his weapons and, well, at least cover the important ones, that is. Dante has his Rebellion Sword, which is a badass looking sword that can be thrown like a boomerang or used as a sword. Who would have guessed? He also carries the Ebony and Ivory pistols that have, like, just ridiculously high fire rates. He carries a shotgun that he can fire incredibly quickly, as well as Beowulf, which is like these cool gauntlets with matching stylish boots that he can use to punch and kick with extreme force. And do I really need to explain his other swords? No, I don't. He's also got a briefcase that contains 666 different weapons, and he's got a pair of nunchucks called Cerberus, which they can stretch out to ridiculous lengths, kind of like Goku's power pole. He's got twin scimitars called, I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce so many of these, Agni and Rundra, which can shoot out fire and wind gusts. He's got a guitar called Nevin, which should really just be called Nirvana, which summons out bats and fire and electricity. Man, that's metal as hell. He also has a suit of armor called Gilgamesh that's powered by thrusters and can take out enemies in style. He's got a backpack called Lucifer that contains a bunch of exploding lightsaber things that Dante can throw out like a freaking Jedi god. And he's got the Alaster, which gives him lightning speed and better aerial control. And then there's Ifrit, which is just another pair of gauntlets that are, hotter than fucking magma. And if Dante needs an extra boost in power, he can activate his Devil Trigger that boosts all his stats, or in a dire situation, he can use the Majin form, which is an even bigger boost in stats. But if Dante needs an extra bit of help in battle, he can use his Quicksilver to slow down time for a while. Now, Dante's actually stupidly strong, as he's strong enough to beat Argosax, defeat Mundus in combat, and he's shown to be superior to Virgil in strength, as every time they fought, he usually comes out on top. He surpassed his father Sparta, and he once one-shot Abigail, who could affect all of North America with an attack. He's fast enough to speed blitz Argosax, and the Savior, and him and his brother once cleared out an entire area of raindrops with their swords, and he casually has slashed bullets in half and even dodged bullets. He's incredibly durable too, as he's durable enough to survive attacks from Argosax unharmed, as well as his brother Virgil and even Mundus, and he's constantly shrugging out mortal wounds from all sorts of demons, and he's survived gunshots and stabs all the time. While Dante is laid back and cocky, he's also a skilled demon hunter, and he's a master of mutilating demons, and just using a multitude of weapons. He's fought millions of different foes, and he's ready for all of them. But Dante isn't without his flaws. His healing factor lessens as his stamina depletes, so if you can outlast his healing factor, you can kill him. Or doing enough damage to him actually slows down this healing factor as well. There's also the fact that a lot of his abilities drain his devil energy, which he needs to use a lot of his best weapons. Alright, our combatants are set. Which badass demon hunter will come out on top in a fight to the death? Dante is wandering an abandoned Mars base as a portal opens behind him. Dante turns around to see Doomguy step through the portal. Dante draws his sword and spins it as he smiles, but Doomguy runs over and shoulder rams him through a steel wall. He then walks over and throws him through the portal, launching them both into hell. Doomguy then reaches for his shotgun and fires at Dante, who blocks with his sword. Dante looks over only not to see Doomguy where he was seconds ago. Dante then hears a chainsaw being revved up as he looks up to see Doomguy jumping down at him, swinging his chainsaw overhead. Dante blocks with his sword and kicks Doomguy and follows up by spinning and slashing his sword into Doomguy's armor. Doomguy holds up a red sphere and crushes in his hand and uppercuts Dante as he follows up by breaking Dante's arm and punching a hole straight through Dante's chest. Doomguy throws Dante's body to the side as the rage wears off. As Doomguy begins to walk away, Dante stands back up and begins to laugh. Doomguy turns around only to be hit with a fury of bullets. Doomguy stumbles back from the bullets as Dante rushes over and punches Doomguy in the gut with his gauntlet and follows up by kicking him in the head. He goes for one last punch to Doomguy's head, but Doomguy catches his fist and headbutts Dante. Dante backs up and grabs his head in pain as Doomguy runs over and grabs his super shotgun and shoots Dante in the chest, point blank, sending him flying back as Doomguy fires his bazooka straight up into the air. Doomguy then jumps up into the air and catches his rocket and throws it straight down at Dante, causing a large explosion. Dante stands back up with blood dripping down from his face as Doomguy pulls out the BFG and shoots it straight down at Dante, who tries to dodge but gets hit by the explosion, knocking him back. Dante then rushes forward and spin kicks Doomguy into a wall. Dante then walks over to Doomguy, who's slouched against the wall with electricity spewing from his suit. Dante grins as he pulls out his gun and points it at Doomguy's head, but Doomguy grabs Dante's arm, rips it clean off, and throws Dante to the ground, and points his Unmaker at Dante's head and fires, disintegrating Dante. Doomguy then puts his weapons away and walks away. Our winner is Doomguy, and this match was honestly stupidly close, and I struggled to pick a winner, because it could really go either way, but I believe I built a good enough argument to justify Doomguy taking this fight. So strength and durability. With his best weapons and power-ups, Doomguy can reach about multi-city block to town levels of strength. This is with his berserk power-ups, quad damage, and BFG all factored in. Dante at his best was able to beat Virgil, Mundus, and Argosax, and we could basically round this out to about city levels of strength and durability. So Dante is stronger and more durable, but Doomguy is far faster. He can outpace his own rockets and dodge lightning, and with his haste sphere power-up, he actually goes even faster. So Doomguy is massively hypersonic, plus, if not faster. Dante, on the other hand, is consistently slashed through bullets, and that raindrop feat along with fighting Virgil should put him about the massively hypersonic range if we want to be nice. So Doomguy is actually faster, but Dante's more durable and stronger. So this came down to hacks, weapons, and power-ups. While Dante's arsenal is chock full of swords, guns, and gauntlets, it wouldn't exactly be anything too amazingly new for Doomguy to deal with. Now, Dante's Devil Trigger and Quicksilver would actually prove to be a pain in the ass for Doomguy to fend off, but Dante's limited Devil Energy would actually make it so Doomguy would only have to deal with this temporarily. So what does Doomguy bring to the table that could kill Dante? Well, let me tell you. For one, he has his power-ups that will allow him to catch up in strength and durability, at least for a little bit, or at the very least lessen the gap. And for the most part, his arsenal of guns Dante could deal with, except he has 3 that would pretty much make Dante struggle a whole bunch. For one, the BFG, a stupidly powerful gun with a huge-ass AoE that can hurt you even if it just passes by too closely to you. That weapon right there would make it would make a difficult fight for Dante to win. But more importantly, he has the Hell Shot that does a poison-style lasting damage to demons. He also has the Unmaker that, according to the Doom Bible, can completely kill demons and only works on demons. While Dante is half demon, it's stated in the Doom Bible that half demons are still affected by this weapon. And you know what it feeds off of? Demonic energy. You know what Dante relies a lot on for most of his powers? Devil energy. Sounds pretty familiar because it's just demon energy. This is how he activates Quicksilver and all that. So that means Dante's biggest asset is also his biggest weakness in this fight. So basically, this would allow Doomguy to bypass Dante's healing factor and better durability, and allow him to take the win. Plus, with his speed boost power-up and invincibility power-up, Doomguy could live long enough to land the more deadly attacks and use the weapons he would need to take down Dante. It's gonna be a hard fight for Doomguy, and it could go either way, but I do believe that our winner would be Doomguy. Looks like Dante just met his doom in the depths of hell. Our winner is Doomguy. Next time on Combo Breaker.
And 3, no shape-shifting. You come in human form. Hey, that was 4 things! The last one was a 2-parter.
My shell and my steel are unbreakable.
That's right, next time we have a badass matchup between a samurai and a ninja. Samurai Jack versus Leonardo. First of all, let me thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this to any friends you know who like versus debates. And, tell me what you think of the next match. Give me your predictions, maybe suggest matches in the comments, and they might happen.